Hello, everyone. What's up? I'm David from the podcast team at I-Fal, your favorite English learning app here in Tel Aviv. Thanks for joining me over a cup of coffee. Today, I want to share some interesting news stories with you in simple English, and then I'll add a little comment from my life here in Israel. Ready? Let's go. First story. The National Road Safety Authority wrote a letter to the singer Sarit Haddad. They said that in her new music video teaser, she and other people lean out of car windows while the car moves. The authority called it crazy driving, irresponsible, and dangerous. They asked her to change the clip. So in simple words, a big road safety group told Sarit Haddad, "Hey, this video is not safe. You are setting a bad example." They worry that young people might copy this and take risks on the road. My Israeli comment. We all love Sarit's music, and we watch her videos again and again. But in Israel, traffic is already stressful, with lots of scooters and cars. If someone sees their favorite singer doing a risky stunt, they might think it's cool. I remember one time my friend tried to stand up on the bus seat while it moved, just to look funny. I told him, "Dude, sit down before you fall and break your leg." So yes, it's always better to film music videos in a studio or on closed sets, not on real busy roads. Everyday life link. Next time you watch a music video, ask yourself, is this safe? Would I try it? And if you are in a car, always wear your seatbelt. It's not only the law, it's common sense. Okay, story number 2. A new novel called Theo of Golden just became very popular. The writer, Ellen Levy, was not a big author at first. She published the book by herself. She did everything, like cover design, editing, and printing. But guess what? It sold more than 1 million copies in the United States, and now it is translated into 35 languages. The story is about a mysterious stranger who comes to a small town in the South. He buys people's portraits from a cafe wall, then returns each portrait to its owner. With every meeting, he discovers a secret, and people's lives change. English summary. A self-published book turned into a big hit. A stranger, a small town, portraits, and secrets. 1 million copies sold. My Israeli comment. In Tel Aviv or Haifa, everyone loves a good story. I think it's amazing when a writer starts with 0 and ends up on a global bestseller list. It tells us that if you have a good idea, you can make it happen. A few of my friends tried to self-publish their work on Instagram or on a blog. They didn't expect a big success, but they got some fans. It shows that today, on the internet, you can reach people everywhere. Everyday life link. If you ever think, I have a story inside me, just start writing notes on your phone. You don't need a big publisher at first. You can share it with friends or online. Who knows? Maybe your story will be next on the bestseller list. All right, here comes story number 3. Have you heard about Cover? No, I don't mean the cover of a book. I mean Cover, the pension and insurance app. In Israel's high-tech world, this app has become the default choice for many people. It has 350,000 users, and hundreds of tech companies work with it. Cover makes pension and insurance simple, clear, and easy to use. English summary. Cover is an app for pensions and insurance. It helps high-tech workers manage their savings. It has a lot of users and big companies, and it tries to make boring things simple. My Israeli comment. Look, I'm not a pension expert, but I know that we all need to think about our future, even when we feel young. In Gush Dan, we like new apps that solve old problems. We love the idea of taking something we find complicated, like pension funds, and making it as easy as ordering food online. You click a few buttons, you see your balance, and you choose options. No long forms or confusing papers. Everyday life link. If you work in tech, or even if you don't, check your pension. It's like checking your phone's battery. You want to know it's strong. So open an app like Cover or ask your bank. It's always good to be in control of your money and your future. Number 4. Big news in the global tech world. The company Akamai just bought a smaller company called Layer X for $205 million. Why? To make online security stronger, especially when people use artificial intelligence tools and cloud services. Layer X has a special system that controls what users do in the browser. With this buy, Akamai can help companies use AI safely without changing the way their employees work. English summary. Akamai, a big tech firm, bought Layer X for $205 million. The goal is to give full control over user activity in web browsers, especially when using AI and cloud services. They don't need to change employees' work environment. My Israeli comment. Here in Israel, we have a joke. If your startup is small, you want to be bought by a big company. If your startup is big, you want to buy a small company. It's like a game of hungry hippos, but with money. For us, it's exciting to see deals like this because it means innovation is happening. Security and AI are the hottest topics now, and companies want to be ready. Everyday lifelink. When you use AI chatbots or online software, think about privacy and security. It's easy to click links and share data. Good security tools work behind the scenes, so you hardly notice them, but they protect you. It's a bit like having a good lock on your door without having to carry a big key. Okay, final story. Number 5. Something unusual happened at ZoomInfo, a large company that provides business data software. Recently, they fired 300 people in a big round of layoffs. But this event turned into a kind of exit for those workers, an exit into a hot market. Many Israeli tech CEOs and managers saw the news, and they invited these now available experts to join their teams. In the end, the layoffs became an example of our local tech community's strength and solidarity. English summary. Zoom. Info laid off 300 employees. Instead of ending in crisis, these engineers and managers found new jobs quickly because many local companies were interested. The layoffs became a show of support in Israel's tech sector. My Israeli comment. This story feels very Israeli to me. We are small, we know each other, and we help each other. When one company has a hard time, others in the ecosystem jump in. It's almost like a big family. I know people who lost their jobs, and instead of panicking, they got a dozen job offers in a week. That's the power of our tech community. Everyday lifelink. If you ever lose your job, especially in tech, remember to ask your friends, go to meetups, send a LinkedIn message. In Israel, personal connections matter. Many times, a friend of a friend will say, "Hey, I heard you are looking. Come talk to us." All right, friends, that was our news round. We talked about a road safety warning to Sarit Haddad, a self-published novel that sold 1 million copies, the Cover pension app, Akamai's purchase of Layer X, and how ZoomInfo layoffs turned into a local win. I hope you liked this mix of news and simple English. I really enjoyed helping you learn some new words and phrases today. If you want more practice, check out the I-Fal app, only 20 shekels per lesson. See you next time, and keep learning English in a fun, relaxed way. Shalom.